we have completed the Brahmanas, we have completed the Arankyas, and we have completed the Upanishads. And one main point, if you want to know, that Brahmanas, you know that Brahmanas actually explain the social and religious importance of the ritual and the value of sacrifice. Arankyas is actually the forest book, and it tells us the way, and it gives the guidance to the hermits and the students that how to live in the forest. Then we have Upanishad. Upanishad, we know, is a philosophical commentaries, and it actually deals with the doctrine of three, that is karma, moksha and maya. And it is forming the foundation of the later Vedic literature which was written. That is called Upanishad. Apart from these four, their next category in your chapter is given allied Vedic literature. If you see page number 17 of chapter 2, children, it is mentioned allied. Allied means other Vedic literature. Allied means apart from the four Vedic literature which we have studied, that is the Vedas, the Brahmanas, the Arankyas and the Upanishad, there are some other Vedic literature categories are also there. Now I am going to discuss the same with you people. So when you see this video, please sit with opening your book. Now what is the first allied Vedic literature is the Vedangas. It is called Vedangas. Now what do you mean by the Vedangas? Vedangas actually deals with, we know that Veda is having what? What is there in the Vedas? In the Vedas, what is written? Slokas. It is written. Okay. Now Vedanga actually deals with the way. It tells you the method. It tells you the way in which Vedas ought to be chanted. Whatever is there in the Vedas, like we have a Rig Veda, we have a Sama Veda, you have a Yajur Veda, you have a Adhar Veda, and hymns are there in each Veda. How to chant those hymns, all right, and how to understand those hymns of the Veda. How we come to know? That we come to know from the first allied Vedic literature, that is called the Vedangas. So Vedangas actually tells, it is written, now I am reading the line which is written in the book, which you have to underline. You have to underline. They deals with the ways in which the Vedas ought to be chanted and are thus important in the understanding of the Vedas. For two purposes, Vedangas are important. First purpose, they tells us the way to chant the hymns of the Vedas. Second purpose, they are also important because they help in understanding the Vedas. That is called Vedangas. I hope you people have understood. Next, Sutras. Sutra का क्या मतलब होता है? सूत्र का मतलब होता है कि कैसे हम जीवन को जिए, मेन आधार. ठीक है? So next allied Vedic literature is Sutras. And Sutras are divided into three categories. There are three types of Sutras, which are also a part of Vedic literature. The first sutra is Srota Sutra, second Grihastha Sutra, third Dharma Sutra. It is given in your book, children, so you have to underline. Okay, so under Sutras you underline, they are divided into three groups. Now first underline the name, then one by one I'll tell you the meaning of all. The first one is Srota Sutra. The second one is Grihastra Sutra, which is also called Samratta Sutra. The third one is Dharma Sutra. And the name itself tells you. Srota Sutra means it deals with two things. That is yajna and sacrifice. Okay. So Srota Sutra deals with two things. What are the two things? Yajna and sacrifice. Grihastha Sutra. Grihastha, you know the family life. So, Grihastha Sutra deals with the ceremonies connected with which life? Family life, name itself. Then third one is Dharma Sutra. Dharma Sutra is actually tells you the rules of conduct for various classes, how to behave. Dharma, it tells us our karma, it tells us our dharma. That we come to know from Dharma Sutra. Is it clear? So what do you know about Dharma Sutra? It tells you about the rules of conduct for various classes of people, for various sections of people. So we have completed the second one. What is the second one? Sutras. How many sutras we have? The first one, what is the first one? Srota Sutra, which deals with yajna and sacrifice. Second one, Grihastra Sutra, which deals with the ceremony which is conducted by the family life. Third one, Dharma Sutra, which deals with the rules for conduct of the various classes of people and the various stages in their life. Now see the third one. Third one is Upaveda, name itself. Veda hai, ye kya hai? Upaveda. Okay, so it is a subsidiary, means it's a branch of Veda. We know we have 4 Vedas. So after those 4 Vedas, there one of the subsidiary means छोटा सा part Veda का, उसको कहते हैं Upaveda. Now see here, under Upaveda, what is written in your book, all of you see, they are subsidiary Veda. That is the first thing you need to understand. Subsidiary, ठीक है, Vedas, then it is Upaveda. तो उपवेदा को क्या बोलते हैं? ये वेदा का सब्सिडियरी है. Okay, it is a subsidiary Veda. First thing. Then there are 4 Upavedas. The first one is Ayurveda, the second one is Dhanurveda, the third one is Gandharva Vedas, and the fourth one is Silpa Vedas. Is it clear? So there are how many Upavedas? 4. First is Atharva Veda, then Dhanurveda, then Gandharva Veda, then Silpa Veda. These are the 4 Upavedas. Okay, and what is Upaveda? What is the definition of Upaveda? It is a subsidiary Vedas. Now, what do you mean by Atharva Veda? Deals with first one, Ayurveda. Ayurveda, you know, it's an Indian system of medicine. Ayurveda nowadays, Ayurveda it's getting very famous. So, what is Ayurveda? It deals with Indian system of medicine. Okay, what is the second one? Dhanur Veda. It deals with the art of warfare. Dhanur पहले लोग धनुष चलाते थे, इसलिए उन्होंने धनुर वेदा बोला है. और धनुष क्यों यूज करते थे? वॉर के समय. So what Dhanur Veda deals with? Deals with the art of warfare. Then Gandharva Veda describes the art of what? Music. And the last one, Shilpa Veda, deals with what? Art and architecture. So we have completed the third allied Vedic literature. Now see the fourth one. What is the fourth one? Darshanas. Okay. Now Darshanas, actually there are 6 schools of Indian philosophy. Okay. हमारे India में how many schools of Indian philosophy are there? 6. Which is called Shad Darshanas. Which is called what? Shad Darshanas. Okay, then they include what these Shad Darshanas or what Darshanas include? It include Nyaya Darshan, Vaishika Sankhya, the Yoga, Purva, Mimasa, and Uttar Mimasa. These are the Darshanas in India, and which is also a part of the allied Vedic literature. Is it clear to children? Now I have completed 4 today, and remaining Vedic literature I am going to complete tomorrow. Is it clear, children? So we have done how many allied Vedic literature? We have done Vedangas, we have done Sutras, we have done Upavedas, and we have done Darshanas. Okay children, thank you.